Now, welcome to the second part of the income tax. We are going to talk about the five heads of income. Income as such is a component that is received by an individual on account of services rendered or as a gift. In either cases, it is taxable in the hands of the recipient and it comes under the head uh, under the head in different forms. Well, if you receive an income because you are enrolled in an organization and therefore you begin to make money, that will be coming under the head salaries or wages. In case you have a property and you give it on a rent and you earn an income, it comes under the heading income from house property. In case you own a business or you do with a profession and you take an income or make a profit, that is taxable under the head profits and gains of business or profession. You have a property or an asset and you sell it out and you're making a gain, that will come under the head capital gains. You receive a gift or you receive an inheritance or you make a winning in the lotteries or in the races or as a crossword puzzle or as a minor, even you make a certain income from certain shows that are conducted to exhibit your talents. All that will come under the heading income from other sources. If you have earned a quite sum of money and you have invested in certain accounts and you earn an interest on that, it is also taxable under the head income from other sources. Well, all these are taxable under the heading income tax. So income tax consists of five sorts of heading. One, income from salaries, which I call it as IFS. Income from house property, I call it as IFHP. Profits and gains of business or profession, which is called as PGPS. And CG, which is capital gains, and income from other sources is summed up as IFOS. So, these five headings are the ways in which the income tax categorizes your income that is received by you during the particular year. And these income are not just kept asset, it is subject to taxation provided it crosses a certain limit. When your income exceeds a certain limit that is specified by the Finance Act of every year, that income is subject to be revealed to the income tax authorities in the form of a written statement, which I call it as the return of income. And these returns of income have to be filed in the prescribed format, in the prescribed form for the prescribed income during the prescribed year. And these are just your way of expressing your income that you have earned during the year. The income tax authorities, on receipt of your assessment, which you do it by your own self or which you do with the help of an auditor, following the provisions of the Income Tax Act and the Finance Act of the current year, you are liable to pay income tax after the assessment is confirmed by the income tax authorities on the returns of which you have submitted along with sufficient supporting documents to that respect and regard. And after you make a submission of that document, the income tax authorities would scrutinize the documents and call for explanation if it is inadequate or there are certain unexplained sources or there are unaccounted incomes which they come to know through various sources or that is revealed through your financial statements or whatsoever. In case they have assessed your income tax and it is possible that You have to pay the tax during the year. You will have to make a payment before a particular point of time, which the tax authorities normally fix for every type of person. And these have to be paid into the prescribed or the notified banks of the income tax department, which are generally notified again by the central government. Once you pay the tax, the assessment process of that year comes to an end. Well, there could be cases where you are not very much in consonance with the tax authorities' form of assessment as such, or you have given our income and they have said it is something wrong and you are quite fishy about it, or you are not very much satisfied, then you can go to the appellate tribunal, which is meant for this purpose of solving disputes that arise with the income tax department. You can also go to the High Court or the Supreme Court in case you're not satisfied with the verdict of the appellate tribunals. And all these have to be formed, or all these rules have to be followed by you through an advocate, a specialist, or a tax consultant. Well, income tax department assesses your income during a year, and you submit your proofs and you get a clean sheet in your name that you're a good assessee. Then you can also hope to gain certain rewards once you are considered to be the highest taxpayer, or you just continue to be loyal to the central government. Maybe you will be given with a gold band or gold band, an award as such, recognizing your contribution to the income tax department. So income tax forms a major source of income to the central government, and through this tax, they actually laid on many programs for the development of the nation economically, socially, and ecologically. So, right, we have seen the overall structure of the income tax as of now, and well, you can refer textbooks to have a detailed description of the heads of income. Very much. Thank you.